Hello everyone, my name is Treka and you're watching 963, and today we're with the amazing Janice from the United States, and she's a famous activist here in Syria, very loved, and she's visiting Syria now for the 6th time, I understand.
That's
How are
correct.
you and welcome to Syria?
Well, thank you so much, and I'm thrilled to be on the program, and I love the work that you all are doing to show people the true Syria and what's going on here.
Well, thank you so much. We also love your work here. So how long have you been here in Damascus?
In Syria, this trip, about 2.5 weeks, I guess.
That's cool.
And in Damascus, about half of that time.
Yeah, I remember we met maybe in March of this year, like a couple of months ago. April this year, and things in Damascus were totally different from now. So can you tell everyone what is the difference you've seen in Damascus?
Sure, and it's huge, and it's wonderful because all of my previous trips, this is my 6th trip, I love staying in the old city, and of course the mortars were a constant part of that, and so that kind of overshadowed everything. And now this trip, to not have any of that and to see so many of the checkpoints taken away, although I miss the soldiers here in the old city, but the atmosphere and the feeling is just so much more relaxed, I think hopeful for the future, and it's just thrilling to be here now. It feels kind of surreal, actually, to not have that aspect going on anymore, and I'm very thankful that the Syrian people here are not experiencing that.
Yeah, we are really also very happy that we can now finally live in peace without fearing for our lives. I know that you've been here in Syria, you visited Syria for 6 years. You've visited also many cities.
Yes.
Out of all the cities, which is your favorite? What is your favorite city here?
Well, I've been coming for 3 years and 6 trips, so I try to come every 6 months. And it surprises people that my favorite city is Homs.
Wow.
I love the people, I love everywhere. So don't get me wrong, I love every different city and town and village. They all have their unique characters. But for some reason, I feel like if I were Syrian, I would be Homsi.
Wow, can you tell us like why? What's so special in Homs?
I think there's a certain rawness or kind of a wildness to it, and I just feel more at home there. It's hard to explain, but I love walking the streets in Homs. I think part of it is because half of it is so destroyed. And then you have the other half that's just really, I find, a very vibrant place, very alive. People walking around at all hours of the day and night, and loud music, and I just love the vibe there.
Yeah, and the good news is that now the destroyed parts in Homs is getting rebuilt, and they're trying to beautify the destroyed areas and rebuild it.
Yes.
So this is like a good progress in Syria.
Oh, it's excellent. In the old souk, especially in the old city, a lot of restoration has occurred, and this last time in the souk I noticed so many more shops open and shops getting more and more upscale. There's a broader spectrum of shopping there, and restaurants and hotels being restored. So it's very encouraging.
Now I understand that you're leaving very soon, unfortunately, of course. What is this next city you would like to visit in your next
An
visit
interesting
here?
question. I have visited many places in Syria. I have not yet been to Safita, which I would love to do. I particularly like focusing on liberated areas and the change that occurs over time there. So I was in Deir ez-Zor a year ago. I would love to go back there at some point. I was in El Mayadeen. I'd love to see what's happening there, Palmyra, to just kind of be an observer on a consistent basis of the progress and the restoration of society there.
Yeah.
So anywhere, I'll go anywhere.
That would be amazing. And of course, you're always welcome whenever you visit Syria.
Thank you. I feel very welcome here. And this is one of the reasons why so many of us want to come back again and again, is because the people are just so welcoming and friendly and gracious to us.
Yeah, well, thank you.